Hey there, I'm Elise Archer, video lead generation expert and personal brand strategist. Today I'm sharing with you 3 questions you can ask yourself now to inspire your next business breakthrough. Now, before I get into all of that, because it's probably semi-distracting, and if I don't address it, it may be. You liking the new scar right here? For those of you who have been following me for some time, this is a new look, and you may have seen some of my video content from last week about the surgery I had to remove skin cancer. So I'm currently recovering from that. And I think one of the big lessons for me has been just showing up, even if things aren't perfect, even if we don't 100% love the way we look. It is important for you to show up, be visible, and be of service. And so with that, I'm going to do that, even rocking this scar. And so there you go. In case you're wondering what the giant scar is on my head, now you know. Now, with that, the video today that I wanted to create for you was inspired by an outreach I had from a client last week who's in the speaking business. And she reached out and was kind of in a panic because overnight, a lot of the gigs that were on the books for her this year had been canceled and her revenue had really dramatically been cut. And I totally understood the panic. I mean, any of us who are in that situation right now where your business model has dramatically changed and you're not quite sure where that revenue is going to be coming in from, it is an understandable emotion to be feeling. Now, the choice is, are you going to stay in that emotion and let it derail you, or are you going to look at it as an opportunity? I always look at big changes, big shifts as this is your chance. This is your opportunity from the universe, from God, from source, from whatever you want to call it, inviting you to think differently about how you do things and to take a different approach. And so with this client, as she thought about it, she realized that there were actually plenty of ways to be making money right now, whether that's coaching, virtual training, creating a course, an online program, a membership. And so it's really about getting into an element of creativity to open yourself up to what else is possible right now if the old way of doing things is no longer going to work. So I wanted to share with you these 3 questions you can be asking yourself to really open yourself up to what's possible and what's next that you may not have thought about before. The first question I would be asking is, what do your customers need now more than ever? Maybe previously you were offering one type of service and now they need something that's related but slightly different. Or maybe you've been offering services in person and they need them online now, right? But thinking about, what do your customers actually need right now? The second question I would be asking is, what have I been putting off for some time that I've actually been wanting to do but haven't yet? And you know what it is too, right? It's that thing that you've been thinking, I'll get to it someday, or I'll come back to it someday when there's more time. Well, I tell you what, you probably have time right now to be creating that new thing, whether it's a membership program, a course, something online, maybe a new revenue stream, opening yourself up to maybe starting a podcast. Like, there's so many things that you could be doing right now that are different, that have been on your heart for a while. And now is your opportunity to step into really picking one of those and going for it. And then the third question that I'd like for you to be asking yourself is to ask, how can you translate what you've been doing currently into an online format if it's not currently online? So for example, with most of my clients, pretty much everything I do is virtual. But one of the things that I do as a founding team member of Brand Builders Group is help facilitate and host live events. And we've been doing those events in Nashville, Tennessee for close to 2 years now. And we had 2 events this past 2 weeks that we actually turned virtual. And the feedback we got was that people liked them even better. And so it's actually reimagined our whole business model. And we're planning on moving forward with these real-time virtual events instead of live events for the foreseeable future. People like them better. It's easier. They don't have to travel. They don't have to get on the road. So really using this time to think about these 3 questions and looking at this as an opportunity for your next breakthrough. Because I tell you what, if you approach it that way, you could literally be creating your next $1 million idea right now, just by taking a pause and a space to ask these new questions and to think about what's possible for you. So with that, if you need any help or any support in reimagining, what does your business look like and how could you take it online? My team and I are here to help support you, and you can go to freebrandcall.com/EA. So freebrandcall.com/EA. to get a free brand strategy call with one of my team members where we'll take a look at what's going on in your business right now. How can it be translated online? And how can you make this the best thing that ever happened for you, your family, your business, and more? So with that, I hope to be talking with you soon. I hope this was helpful to you. And as always, just know that I'm cheering you on, and anything I can do to help support you in the growth of your business right now, reach out and let me know. Bye for now.